Welcome to the Rooted Goddess podcast with your host, Leslie Sprague, where we talk all things wellness, woo-woo, life, and everything in between. As a small-town mom of two amazing kiddos, I understand the challenges of what it's like to stay grounded and go after your dreams. My goal for this podcast is to inspire you to root down so you can grow stronger, rise up, and let your light shine bright so you can be the goddess you are truly meant to be. Think of this as your one-stop shop. It's happy hour with a gal pal while getting truthful and heartfelt about taking the steps forward to living your best life. Happy Thursday and welcome to the Rooted Goddess podcast. I'm your host, Leslie Sprague, and I have some exciting news to share with you guys. So, there is going to be some changes coming to the Rooted Goddess podcast. The podcast itself is not going anywhere. But you are going to see a little bit of a new vibe, like a facelift, and I can't wait to share this all with you guys. It's really funny to look back on the journey from when I launched this podcast, and it's only been I'm not doing I can't do quick math right at the moment, but I bet you it's only been like 8 months since I've launched this podcast. And side note, holy crap, like I just realized it's been 8 months since I've been on my podcasting journey. Like, holy shit. Anyway, with that being said, I want to talk to you guys all about change and how change is what I feel inevitable. No matter what is going on for you, whether you want to resist change, change is going to happen whether we like it or not. That is one thing that is guaranteed in this life. Everything is temporary. So I say that in meaning that we look at what COVID has brought to us. We were living life as normal, as quote unquote normal, but then COVID threw everybody on this planet a big curveball. And there's one prime example. Nobody wanted that change, and like, we got it. So why not embrace change? Be excited for new things and new challenges. That's one thing that I was always told, and I think I've said this a few times before on the podcast. If you're not growing, you're dying. Nature shows us that every day. And I love learning and exploring and trying new things and having fun with new things. So, what does change look like for you in your life? Think back, reflect, and how have you been maybe feeling the past few weeks, few months? What's one thing that you could change to bring you into a better state of being and vibrating and just living, just loving life? Because, like, I embrace change for the most part, because I am human. I resist certain things and don't want things to end. And that's part of the journey. There's ebbs and flows. So it's all good. I'm just trying to think for a sec, like how to properly articulate this. I'm just starting off with my morning coffee and yeah. So as for the podcast here, I am super excited for the new changes you are going to see since we're talking about change. I have, with COVID, it was interesting. Like for me personally, the first half was fantastic because I got to really dive deep into who I was. But after so long, I stopped connecting with myself. Everything, like as it was about the kids, and I lost connection with myself. I lost that piece. Wow. Was not expecting this morning. Like, I'm actually getting a little teary. I think I've just kind of come to that realization. And now that my kids are back in school, I've started like reconnecting and connecting with myself and my passions. And we had I wouldn't say it was a busy summer in the fact that like we moved and like all the fun that comes with that. So yeah, I kind of got put on the back burner a little bit. Not like my own personal self-connection, things that I needed. And I am embracing this new season of change. I've been reconnecting with my passions and my business, and I can't wait to share this with you guys. It is going to be so amazing. So, what changes have you... So here's your thoughts to ponder. I'm going to leave you with some thoughts to ponder. What changes have you been resisting in your life? Is this a pattern for you to resist change? What changes have you embraced fully? And what does change mean to you? Do you dislike change? Do you love change? Or maybe you're indifferent to change. You don't really feel one way or the other. Yeah, there's your thoughts to ponder. I'd love to know what you feel or what you think about those questions. So feel free to send me a DM. And if this episode resonated with you, please share it on your Insta stories and tag me in it. I'd be ever grateful for spreading the love. So just a reminder, there's going to be some amazing changes coming to the podcast. You're going to want to keep listening because I'm rolling out like season 2. So season 2 is coming in October, and I can't wait to share this with you guys. Have a great day. Namaste, goddesses. Thank you so much for listening. And let me give you a virtual hug. Oh, big squeeze! As a token of my appreciation. At the very least, I hope you had some fun while listening and maybe even learned a thing or two. And bonus points if I got a chuckle out of you. If you liked this episode, it would mean the world to me if you could leave me a 5-star review, or if you know someone who could benefit from listening, share it on your Insta stories and tag me at Leslie's Yoga and Wellness. Subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date with new episodes. By doing these things, it helps to get my podcast noticed so that people who need to hear my message are more attracted to it. Please feel free to stop by my website, lesliespragg.com and grab a copy of my free mom self-care kit. While you're there, grab a free few yoga classes. Namaste, goddesses. Until next time.